everyone, welcome to Sue Mae Everyday. I am Sue Mae. Thank you so much for watching. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I typically do videos on handbags, reviews, fashion, beauty, all of it. Anything that comes across my radar, I just love sharing. So if that's what you're into, think about subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That way you always know when my videos come out. So for those who have been following me, you know my love-hate relationship with Coach, more so on the love side. And yes, this has happened yet again, but this is obviously a shopping bag, meaning I actually went into the Coach store for the first time in a really long time. But before I get into this, I have a little story time to explain how I got to here. I feel like an explanation is needed. So if you want to skip my story time and head right to the reveal, go right ahead. But for those who want to hear my explanation of how I got to the unintentional purchase, sit tight and let's start the story time. So if you've watched my 2 previous Coach videos, you have seen me bring up this bag. This is the Coach Parker bag that has been causing a little stress in my life lately. And definitely not because I don't love her. I absolutely love this bag. But it's more so about the journey of like finalizing the purchase here. So if you guys notice, this is the one with the gunmetal. And in my previous video, I purchased the pewter one as well that had the matte finish. I might insert a picture somewhere here just so you can see the difference. And I was torn between the two. And the issue being that this was the original purchase that I made. This was before the 30% off sale. And then the pewter one was at the 30% off discount. I finally made the difficult decision of choosing between the two, so I ended up choosing the pewter hardware one just because it was 30% off. But if I'm being honest with myself, I think I kind of like this one more. But anyway, so some of you asked in the previous video, how come I didn't just get a price adjustment on this? So I just wanted to explain so everyone can understand a little bit. So for me, YouTube time is very different. There are times where I pre-record videos like weeks in advance. I'll be honest, I have some videos from like months ago that I still have not edited. So long story short, this first video was recorded at one time and then posted like another time, and then this ended up being closer to over 3 weeks, which was way over the 7-day I think price adjustment period that Coach gives you. So I knew that boat sailed for this one for price adjustment. And one other quick note, the pewter one that I had of the Parker, the underside of it, like there was kind of like a roughness to it that I kind of missed when I was doing the video. It was enough to bother me, and I was just like, you know what, I could probably bring that in and exchange it for like another one. So I packed up both Parker bags with the intention of returning this one and then exchanging the pewter one. So then I got to the Coach store and was approached by a sales associate right away. Super friendly. And then I told her my ordeal. We then started to talk. I gave her the receipt that I had, and then she noticed, I guess, where I lived. And this is where it starts to get a little interesting and a little weird. So then she's like,
oh, this is where you live.
And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like,
OMG, we were neighbors before.
And I'm like, what? So we exchanged a whole conversation, realizing that she used to live on like the same block. So then we became super friendly. So then when I reiterated again like what I wanted to do, and then I felt comfortable enough to express that I really wanted this one, but only wish that I could get it at the 30% off price. And then without batting an eyelash, she's like,
sure, I can do it for you.
And I'm like, what? So she took both bags and then she brought it to the register. But then I told her, you know what, since I'm here and it's my first time in a Coach store in like a gazillion years, let me look around. And then that's where it started to head downhill for me. So I started to look around at all the great pieces that I've only been able to see online, tried on a couple of things that I've had my eye on. But remember, my original plan was to return, exchange, and then book it out of there. But of course, it doesn't happen that way because all of you guys were right. The Coach customer service is unbelievable. My sales associate was so super nice. I think halfway through trying on bags, I realized that I could not leave this store without purchasing a bag from her. And guys, I really planned on not purchasing another Coach bag. I had three under my belt: the Parker backpack, and the Dinky. And mind you, this is all in a span of like maybe a little over a month, if even. But then the Coach sales associate worked her magic, and then I ended up with this. So yeah, like Seriously, Coach, seriously. So that pretty much wraps up my story time and explains how I walked out of the store with 2 bags. This new mystery bag in here and my Parker in the gunmetal with the 30% off. Now, a quick disclaimer about price adjustments for Coach. I believe the policy is only like 7 to 14 business days. I don't know which one it is. I actually didn't look it up yet. And this was purchased well over the 14 days past the 30% off sale. So that's why I didn't even attempt to call to ask about this or had any intentions of asking while I was in the store. So the Coach sales associate doing this price adjustment for me was definitely like at their sole discretion. So please do not hassle your Coach like customer service people to demand for like a price adjustment past their policy. But I'm sure if you ask nicely or catch them on a good day, like they may do it for you. So it doesn't hurt to ask or try, but please do not expect it. So with that said, super happy that she was able to do that for me, and I'm like truly grateful. All right, now on to this. So what did I get? Here it is. So I was only able to see this bag online and on a few like YouTube videos. One YouTuber in particular is Hello Catwalk City, where she also discovered her newfound love for Coach as well. She unboxed a Coach bag that I thought was super cute. So I don't know if it was because of like the great customer service that I was receiving, or I was just wearing like the perfect outfit that went with this. All the stars aligned and I ended up with this. Totally did not see this coming. So let's unwrap it. It's so cute. Seriously, Coach, seriously. This is the Coach Cassie 19. It's not surprisingly another adorable bag by Coach. This is the smaller size from the regular Cassie. And do you guys notice the color? It is another chalk color bag. Now, if you've seen in my previous video, I also purchased a chalk color bag. I am normally a dark color lover. Most of my bags are black or a dark color. To buy back-to-back light color bags is like, I don't even know who I am anymore. So let's take a closer look at her. This comes with a many straps. So all of the straps that come along with this bag are detachable. The front has my favorite turn lock here. It has the little Coach tag on the side. It does have a open slip pocket on the back. And then the inside is kind of like a brown tan color like fabric lining. And it does have like the Coach logos on it. So let's twist that turn lock, guys. So the inside also has the same material. It has the logo and it's like a fabric-y type of material. I want to say microfiber possibly. And then inside it has 3 compartments, which is very surprising for this tiny size bag. So it has one front pocket here, a larger middle pocket with a zippered pocket inside, and then a back pocket. And then inside here has 2 more straps. So it has the leather adjustable strap and then this substantial chain here in this like brass color hardware. This itself is probably be like a half a pound already, if not more. And this leather is like, I'm guessing like a pebbled leather. So this is not going to be a review video. If I end up keeping this bag, which most likely I will, then I will follow up with a review video. And I am all about the multi-use of bags, where it could be used in so many different ways. So this could be like a top handle bag, or you could throw it on like the crook of your arm like this. This could be a shoulder bag with the gold chain. This could be a crossbody bag with the leather strap, or a longer shoulder bag because the strap is adjustable. Or you could even have it with the crossbody strap and then have the top handle on. You could add the chain on and it just becomes like a cool chain detail. So can't say enough good things about this bag. But, and this is a big but, can I justify owning 2 white bags? Another dilemma that I have caused myself. So here is the Parker backpack that I reviewed in my previous video, and I remember when I was at the Coach store, I presented this dilemma to my new sales associate. She was very honest with me, and she actually just straight up said this would probably be the better bag. This is more practical, more easy to use, more easy to maintain, and it's just a more classic bag. That I do have to agree with her. I love both for different reasons, but right now I have to decide whether or not I can justify keeping two bags that are essentially the same color, but they are really different in style though. And I already know what some of you are gonna say, just keep both. Easier said than done, guys. But I feel like the guilt will set in if I end up keeping both. I've considered possibly maybe picking this up in a different color or even this one in a different color, just so I could feel a little better. I really didn't want to do black, but then now that I'm in this situation, I wouldn't mind picking one or the other in a black bag. So I don't know. Please send help. So that is it for this video. And I'll be honest with you guys, it feels a little weird still filming stuff like this. This is in no way detracting from like the serious nature of what's going on in the world. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are in the same boat as me. I have been super stressed with all the news that has been going around, not just locally, but around the world. Right now we're living in a lot of uncertainty, and quite frankly, it is scary. But for me, for now, as I try to work from home and help out my kids with their distance learning and just trying to figure out this new life right now, I need to escape sometimes. I'll sometimes steal little moments on Instagram and watch some of the other great YouTubers out there. And everyone for the most part is still posting like normal type of videos and posts. And I appreciate that. I mean, how many Netflix shows can I possibly watch? For me, it is truly an outlet. So I just wanted to put that out there. And if you guys want to check me out on Instagram, you guys can. I do post more everyday things on there, or at least I try. So however you want to stay in touch, I would love to hear from you guys. So leave a comment down below, check me out on Instagram, whatever you feel comfortable with. So once again, thank you so much for all of your support. I hope everyone stays safe, stays healthy, and stays kind to one another. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Seriously, coach, why do you keep doing this to me? Why?